Hello everyone here, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Hutan Pantai. Since last episode, finished up the sunflower harvest here on both the fields that are up here, and I've moved the combine back down to our kind of our rice farmyard area here. We're going to get started on the corn that is down here. Hopefully we'll knock this out here fairly quickly. And then we still have a couple soybean fields left to go yet. So we're getting pretty close to the end of the harvest of it, just a little bit more to go here. Hopefully by next episode we'll have this wrapped up here. So we're just going to throw hired worker, I guess. And I'll just throw hired worker for now. We'll see how this goes. Might decide to change that up. But got the tractor and trailer headed down this way here. Again, we've got the Fendt and the Brantner trailer paired with that combine. And then over on the soybean field. Actually, I'm not. Where is the trailer over here? Might have to go find it. But yeah, combine's over here. We'll probably start running that here in a minute. Harvest some more soybeans here this episode. Oh, let's see. Ah, there it is. How close are we to the shop here? Oh, not too far. Actually, we got to go back to the shop anyway, don't we? So, well, towards the shop. You know what? Are you... Yeah, you're kind of going that way anyway. Okay, we're just going to have you finish driving there. We're relatively close to the shop there anyway, so once he's over there, we'll just drive him back to the shop. Keep forgetting. I want to put the extensions back on that trailer again. We took them off when we were... I think it was a pea harvest? No, rice harvest, I think. I think we were using those for the rice harvest of one. Because, yeah, we were using our trucks for the pea harvest. Speaking of which, I mentioned last episode, of course, we got that done. But I never did show you folks what we actually ended up for peas here. So, of course, if we check our time-saving stock check, everyone, this is everything we have in storage here so far. We're looking at $1.8 million in crops. We're not done harvesting the soybeans, and we're not done harvesting the corn yet. It's probably not going to add a whole lot, but still, everyone. So, canola. And just a reminder, everyone, so $480,000 when we sell the canola here. And I just want to show you folks here. So that was harvested off fields 1, 2, 6, and 7. So all 4 of these fields had canola on them, everyone. And I don't know if you folks look, 1 and 2 is probably pretty close to the same size as 8, 9, and 12. It's probably a little bit smaller, but in fact, if we, what's that, 8.4? Come on, click on field. How come I can't click on the field? I click on that one. Oh, no, I can't even click on that one. Okay, weird. Okay, fine. 8.4 and 19. So about 28, not quite, we'll say 27 acres. Over here we have 11, 21, roughly. Wow, that's actually pretty big. Is that actually all that? So that's actually almost 40. So it's definitely bigger. Definitely a little bit bigger, but not. Just looking at the map, it doesn't look like it's that much bigger, but I guess it is. It says it's 40. Now, and keep in mind, Evan, too, when I'm adding up these numbers, some of this extra space on the outside. So when it says it's 19 acres, everyone, that is including like all this extra over here, extra down here. There's not a whole lot of extra with 1 and 2. Like, so when I say 1 and 2 is like 27 acres, like there's a little bit extra, but there's not much, Evan. So it's like 27 acres. Same thing with 6 and 7 here too. That is close to what, almost 25, not quite 25 acres there on that one. So 25 plus 28, yeah, we're well over 50. So anyway, yeah, if we go back and check our time-saving stock check, we got $480,000 off those fields. Not a bad number, right? $480,000. Now, if you check what we got for peas, Evan, and by the way, I want to point out too, like 219,000 liters, 266,000 liters of peas, $913,000, Evan, $913,000. Like, oh my goodness. Now, it does say we got to sell at the canning factory, so hopefully Goldcrest Valley sell point isn't that much less, Evan, because, well, again, we put it in the storage, Evan. I don't have an option. Like, I can't take it out and sell it to the canning factory at this point, which I find absolutely annoying. I'm like, how come Giants doesn't? Another topic for another time, I guess. Sunflowers, Evan, we got $215,000 off those. Not too shabby. $222,000 off the soybeans so far. That's also not too bad given the size of the field, I didn't think. So that is what, that's actually a decent amount of land there. I didn't realize it's actually that much, huh? About 24 acres, not quite. Okay, anyway, back to work, Evan. Enough of admiring how much money we're hopefully going to make here. So let's see what's here. Before I forget, first things first, I'm going to stop you. We are going to, do that. We're going to go down to the shop, Evan, and add the extension here, because I keep forgetting to do this. And every time I remembered, Evan, like the trailer was full, I was like, better not do it now. We'll wait till he gets back. And then, of course, you folks know how that goes. Forget to do it then. Like, okay, so first things this episode, we're going to do that. We're going to put the extensions back on this trailer. By the way, again, if you hear the baby noises, Evan, she is joining me here again today. She has been fed, and she has had a nap here, so And in case you can tell, she is quite happily making lots of noises here. So let's see. Customize, yes. Extensions, yes. Perfect. And of course, that's a $0 change on because we did buy this trailer with the extensions on it. So that's why we didn't have to pay nothing to add the extensions back. Nice to see that Giants actually like thought of that, right? Like every time you take the extensions on and off, you don't have to pay for it. Same thing goes for tire configurations as well. But once you buy the tire configuration, you shouldn't have to pay for it again. At least not that I've noticed anyway. Now, of course, that doesn't mean, if you do a different tire configuration, yes, you're going to have to pay for it again, but, or pay for it the first time, right? Okay, let's start harvesting. Let's get this harvest done, everyone. Yeah, I won't, and actually, you know what, speaking of which, why did I bother putting the extension on the trailer? I'm not even going to need that trailer, I don't think. I am pretty sure. Go steering assist here, there we go. If I remember correctly from last time, I think I can harvest both these fields here, both 39 was it? Yeah, 39, is that the one run? Yeah, 39. 39 and 77. We can harvest both these fields here with soybeans and not fill up the combine. A little bit depressing when you think about it. It's like, wow, that's all there is? That's all there is. So, won't be bad adding, field 38 to this one. That'd make a nice size field there. 39, 38 combined together. And then 77 just did like, why did I bother buying that field? I don't know. It's such a small little field. It's probably all I could afford at the time. It's like, well, we were buying fields, and it's all the money we had left, so we'll buy it. I think if I sell it, though, I think it's only like worth half the value here. Oh, someone's really loud. Happy noises, by the way, as my wife likes to call her. I forget the name of it now. Pterodactyl. That's what it was. Her pterodactyl screeches. I should just, when I start my videos, I should just say RDAllen, Randy, and the baby's here. April here is today, so yep. I'll have to maybe remember to do that when we start the video. Yep. We got Randy and April here today doing the farming. She's just here for sound support, I think. Yeah, that's our sound effects. Low budget, everyone. Especially after you have a baby, right? There's no money left in the budget, so she's gonna have to provide the sound effects and all the she's gonna have to provide all the extras now, right? Oh, is this where this line ends? Really? It doesn't just like take us around the field? Nope, it's gonna take us like a couple different lines. Oh, lovely. Yeah, we're just gonna hand steer around that one. Thank you. Speaking of steering assist, by the way, obviously we have GPS built into the game now, right? I'm not aware there's any the typical GPS mods that have been released here for Farming Simulator 25. I know in the past, 22 previous versions of the game, we had some different options when it came to GPSs, right? We obviously had what I would call the main one, Evan, the GS mod, Guidance Steering mod. But then we also had a couple other ones available as well. So if you didn't like GS, you could use the vehicle control add-on. I'm not sure who in the right mind would like that mod, but that's a whole other topic for another time. I'm not aware that mod's come out here for 25 yet. Maybe it has. I just haven't seen it. Probably won't download it if I did see it. No offense against the mod author on that one. There's probably a couple of good things in there, but it's one of those mods that does like a lot of things, and like there's a lot of things it does I don't like, and somehow some of these things get turned on randomly. Next thing you know, you can't drive because, and then your vehicle don't move for some reason. And then next thing you know, your brakes aren't working. And they're like, oh my goodness, like no, 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 and no. Have I mentioned? No. Anyway. But yeah, none of these mods have come out for 25 yet that I know of, Evan. So, when it comes to steering here, steering assist. Yeah. Again, at least from my end, Evan, I don't really have any complaints with it. I like it. It works pretty good. I mean, there are the occasional times like, it would be nice if we had like actual GPS here. Sometimes do some custom stuff, but you are obviously a little more limited to maybe some extent with the steering assist here. At the same time, though, too, it is quite powerful, I would say. Oh, already over half full here. Well, I was gonna say I don't think I remember having to unload here for this, but we're 61%. We might actually fill this up here yet. We'll see once. And just a reminder here, too, by the way, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. Well, this is where the baby's supposed to chime in and, like, give her screech of approval on this one. Oh, well. Well, anyway, if you folks like the video, don't forget to click that thumbs up icon there as well. Also very much appreciated. And if you'd like to join us on our multiplayer servers, multiplayer server information, as always, down below. Anyone's welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. Ew, I must have missed the line here, didn't I? There's definitely a little bit there yet. Okay. Fine, I'll go harvest that. Don't want to leave the profits out in the field here now, right, everyone? Also, got to point out here, everyone, for this harvest here, let me get myself lined up here. We might just crack, and I'm pretty sure we will here. I think we'll crack the $2 million mark here on our harvest, everyone. So that's pretty exciting there, if you ask me. You know, back a few episodes of when we finally cracked the $1 million harvest, right? Now we're going to crack the $2 million harvest. If it wasn't for the peas, we probably wouldn't have one. I don't think we'd quite get to $2 million. We'd come in, I think we've been right around that $1.5 million here, so the last couple harvests here, but we did add another field here last episode, so that I'm sure that probably helps. We got 37 there. That's a fairly good sized field. But then, yeah, like I said, the peas probably definitely made a big difference there. Unfortunately, this is something I was going to talk about, Evan. Finish this field here a minute. I want to talk about the leasing cost, Evan, because, oh my goodness, Evan, to lease the equipment to harvest that. Again, can't emphasize enough, Evan, leasing is not a good idea in the game here, in my opinion, Evan. Like, in our case, Evan, like, we didn't have a choice, right? Can't afford the harvester. We don't have the $600,000 just sitting around. But if you do, and or if you have the ability to borrow the money for it, Evan, in my opinion, you are far, far, far better off doing that, and then just sell the harvester when you're done. You'll probably actually save yourself a couple $100,000 doing that. Okay, maybe not quite a couple hundred, because that's about the cost to lease it, but still. Real quick here before we start harvesting. Actually, a couple things. Let's go see what this combine's at here. Oh, you're still running yet? Okay, good. I thought he might be full. Oh, he's almost full. Almost full. I might just unload him here manually. He's got to be really close to being full here. Yep, full tank. There we go. I don't know, probably not really worth taking the time to get this all set up with AI workers. I'm gonna, like, you'll probably fill up, probably won't even fill up one more time on this field. I think this will be probably it right here. We'll empty him when he's done and start the next field. But, okay, well, that's unloading, Evan. Let's go over to our finance screen here. I wanted to show you folks this as well. I completely forgot. I was going to do this here last episode, Evan, and I completely forgot. So, anyway, vehicle leasing cost, Evan. So, yes, it cost us almost $160,000, Evan, to harvest those peas. So, you know, keep that in mind. When you go look at this, Evan, so we made $913,000, or we will, hopefully, right? We got to take $160,000 back off that. So that puts it down to trying to do about $750. Not quite. About $750,000. Still a very respectable number. Don't get me wrong. Like, that's still pretty good, right, everyone? But, yeah, $750,000 on that. So, yeah, just something to keep in mind there when it comes to that pea harvest. That was an expensive harvest. I mean, that doesn't even cost, like, the hired worker expenses and all that stuff. I don't even know. I mean, is it even... It's probably tracked. We got a $26,000 vehicle running cost there. 27. I'm not sure what that construction cost is. Oh, probably fences. Fertilizer cost, wage payment. That was probably a big one. $19,000. That probably corresponds. So yeah, there's definitely some money being spent there. Speaking of the construction cost, that one. Actually, how much was that again? That cost us, how much did that cost us? Wow. I spent $27,000 on that. Talk about some highway robbery. I might cheat that money back in, Evan. You know, we can just go, what is the command? Add money. Oh, look at that. Oh, do I gotta do CP add money? Can I just do, I think that's how that works. Hey, look at that. Yeah. So, what the $27,000, Evan? Let's go over here real quick here. Get my bearings here. Is this the right field? Yeah, it's close. Gets us close. So I think I did this here off camera between episodes, Evan. And I think I've shown this problem before on camera, and I actually tried to add these fences on camera here. I just was never successful. But finally off camera, Evan, I got some fences added here. Kept having problems with my hired workers dropping their tractors in the drink, and I had this problem here again off camera as well. The tractors keep dropping themselves in the drink here. And this is deep enough, Evan, like you have to reset the tractor. So once the tractor's down in here, you got to reset it. And oh my goodness. And fortunately, I got heavy lift, Evan, so I can use heavy lift to pull the fertilizer spreader back out of there. And what else was in there? I know last time around was the fertilizer spreader. So yeah, fertilizer spreader went down there. Had to pull them out of there and reset it. And then have the same issue over here as well, Evan. So I got fences over here as well. You can probably see them over there. Hopefully that'll stop the hired workers, Evan, from dropping themselves in the drink here. So yeah, I got a fence all the way around there. You can see it. It goes all the way around. And yeah, again, just trying to stop the hired workers, Evan, from dropping themselves in the drink there. It's a little bit annoying, I don't know you folks, but yeah. So that's what that $27,000 was from. So I think we're well within our rights of cheating that money back in, because that's stupid hired workers. And yeah, yeah. So hopefully that'll solve that problem, Evan. Use the Place Anywhere mod. The Place Anywhere mod does not seem to be working, Evan. I could be wrong, but maybe I should check the log sometime, see if that mod's even working. But I was able to, I had to play around with it. I was finally able to get that fence to place them because I got annoyed enough with the hired workers dropping themselves in the drink. And like, okay, we got to fix this because this is not cool. Not cool. Okay, let's head over to the comment section in a moment. See what you folks had to say here for last episode. Again, as a reminder, always enjoy reading all your comments. So if you got something to say, throw it down below. Starting off with the first comment here. First comment from Trucker. Trucker was saying that's the problem with those John Deeres. They keep wanting to go back to the trees. Back to the trees? What? No. It's your red equipment. You hide those out in the trees. Except it's kind of hard to hide your red equipment in the trees because obviously they don't blend real well, but let's see. Her Shiny Pirate. Hey, took me a minute. I had to look at that name. I think I got that actually right there. So Her Shiny Pirate was saying when a tractor's on its side, use heavy lift and then look at the ground and walk backwards. That works for myself in this situation. It is frustrating for sure, but it works. I'll have to give that a try here next time. It used to be one with heavy lift in the past versions of the game, Evan, you would just pick it up. And then as you lift it up, Evan, the vehicle would rotate as you picked up, right? But now, Evan, when you pick it up, it stays parallel with the ground. So that kind of changed. So no, you, like I said, again, past time you just pick it all the way up. Once you had it above your head, the vehicle would be in the correct, the tires would be down, right? You just let go and drop it, and it would land on its tires. But yeah, now you pick it up above your head. When it still stays sideways, parallel with the ground, whatever orientation it was in. Kind of annoying. I don't know if that's just something with the game, everyone, or something with heavy lift they changed. It's not the same as it used to be. I don't know. Again, don't get me wrong. A heavy lift, still a great mod. Highly recommend getting that one. But we might actually fill up here, everyone. 96%. I don't think we're going to have room for all this. Good problem to have, by the way. But I'm pretty sure last time, and I thought I harvested both these fields and I didn't fill up. Maybe I either remembered incorrectly or we got a better yield this time. I mean, if we got a better yield, I don't know. I don't think I did anything wrong last harvest, but maybe I did. Speaking of wrong, I should probably check the repair on our combines here, make sure that's still good. Yeah, now that we're using coarse play a little more, I mean, I don't have to worry about it quite so much because coarse play will keep some of this stuff automatically repaired. Back this back up here a minute. Put the pipe out, and we'll go grab the tractor here. Yeah, we're full. We are full. Okay. No, might as well just stop unloading for the moment. I've got just a little bit left to finish harvesting. We'll just finish this up, and then we'll unload the rest of the way here. Oh, and then we're gonna have a little triangle there. That's that's your profits right there, Evan. That's your profits. Those half a dozen or so plants, right? Okay, and that does it for the harvest over here, Evan. That is all for the soybeans. I don't think I have another row crop header, so otherwise I could have this combine go help with the corn harvest, but that harvest shouldn't take long though either. I mean, those couple small fields over there, I don't think it's even worth us buying another head. I think we probably actually, yeah, we do actually have enough money for it, I think, if we wanted to. As long as we keep this combine moving, Evan, it won't take us long to finish these. Speaking of keeping it moving, I should probably keep it moving. Oh, hardly worth unloading. You know what? Yeah, not worth it. We're just going to keep harvesting. Next field. This field over here, this one's obviously a little bit bigger. Field's 25, 24, but even that is still a pretty small field, right? Okay, hire the worker. Speaking of hiring the workers, I should probably really get some of the other hired workers going here as well. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to have to come up here with a plow, I think, because some of these fields, if you look at it, I don't know what's going on with it, but I got it cultivated, but it's still, like, messed up yet. I don't know why it's showing that. I don't know if that'll cause a problem with our planter or not. Like, ran the cultivator across. I'm like, that should take care of it. Why is that not? Same thing with, yeah, hail damage in some of our other fields, too. Like, what in the world? Do not like that. Do not like. Why would hail prevent this cultivator from working, everyone? Now, there is, real quick, there is a difference between this cultivator here and the cultivator where, actually, I think it's down by the shop, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, it is. Right down there. There's a difference between the cultivator we were just in, Evan, and the cultivator we have down here. Besides the real-life one, too. Obviously, the real-life one, the one up there, I think, is actually a cultivator, I think. I'd have to look at the shanks again. Versus this one in real life is a chisel plow, as far as I know. So, but in the game, Evan, regular cultivator. The one up at the farm there, shallow cultivator. Okay, where is this? Probably the tractor I'm looking for. Ooh, solid fertilizer. Yes, please. Let's get some of these other fields fertilized here. What field do we want to start on? I think these fields are all good. So we'll probably 36, 37. Great job. Field work. Yes, please. Let's go. We'll just start right over here. That should be a pretty good spot, I think. And then this tractor here. It's our, I think those fields are good, aren't they? Any other fields that need to be... Oh, yes. We actually will have fields that need to be plowed. Okay, yeah, they'll be the ones down here. Okay, yep. So, any other fields that need to be plowed? I think we're good over there. I think we're good over here as well. Yeah, again, these fields look a little messed up, Evan, but hopefully... and I'm debating if I want to line this field, not just to get rid of that, because every time I turn it, I'm like, it's kind of annoying. I am tempted. You know what? We might just see what happens, Evan. Let's take this tractor here. do some field work up here. We're going to go to field 30, just see what happens. Bit of a big setup here for handling those small rice fields, but yeah. Let's see if we can clean those fields up. Are you empty? Yes, we are. Perfect. Nope, I didn't mean to shut you off. Close the pipe. And then we'll head back to the main farmyard here. We'll park this combine and wait for the next year harvesting. And speaking of the next year harvesting, I'm not sure if we'll get to another year of harvesting on here or not. Again, I'm looking at changing maps here fairly soon, Evan. Thinking maybe one more harvest on the map. We'll see once here. Don't know. Still debating on that one, Evan. I want to do one more harvest on. Oh, that's gonna be a pole. I did not see that one quick enough. I thought we were far enough over we were going to clear it, but no, we were not. Don't mind me. I'm going to just crash into poles here. One thing I will note, you folks like the spring when you do that. Like if you crash into a pole here, just for example, you get a little bit of that spring. Go ahead and just, yeah, that doesn't quite work that way in real life. Real life, that head's just going to crumple. Head's going to go bye-bye. Head has left the chat. And your feeder housing probably, well, actually, ooh, here's a good question. Is the head is probably going to take most of the damage if I had to guess, but your the feeder housing probably is not going to be much better. Feeder housing on this combine is going to be trashed as well, probably. Putting that much bend on it like that, ooh, not going to be good, Evan. Not going to be good. Okay, I'm just going to park this. Oh, where do I want to park this? Problem I found out on with auto drive. The auto drive route apparently comes right through here. So normally I've been parking my combines over there, but it's like, well, if I use auto drive, that's a bit of a problem. Actually, probably, yeah, see, that goes right through there, everyone. Try that right there. And speaking of auto drive here, where am I at? There we are. Have you set up yet? I think I do. I'm going to turn you on, just have you go unload for me if you don't mind there, bud. I need to select, field 36. Close enough. Close enough. How are we looking over here? Yeah, we're looking okay. Look at that missing section over there. Not because of the angle of the field, we can't harvest that. It's a bit rubbish there, if you ask me. For those who know anything about corn, corn is, unless you got a problem with your corn or you had a bad year, everyone, corn is usually fairly high off the ground, right? Like you're not harvesting corn on the ground, everyone, but yeah, apparently the game thinks you are here or something, I'm guessing. Oh, there's our tractor. I probably should switch these tractors around, Evan. Get this tractor on our cultivator again, so I can continue that. Put the 8R on that subsoiler. I think the 8R should be big enough for that subsoiler, right? Let's see what's here. Subsoilers. This is the big one. Wow, 350 horsepower, huh? It's interesting. We go 4 meters wide. We need 205 horsepower, so we're only adding 1 meter. So if you do the math, that one, for every meter, that's about 50 horsepower, right? Every meter is 50 horsepower, 200 horsepower, 4 meters. For some reason on this one needs 350 horsepower. Like that's divided by 5. What is that? I think that's 70, right? For some reason on this one needs 70 horsepower per meter. Like why does this one need 50 horsepower meter? This one needs 70. You know, 3 meter, 5 meter. I think they're the same, right? K-Force. Oh, this is the K Extreme. I don't know. Is there actually a difference? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shanks. What is this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 shanks. So there's three more shanks on that one. That makes some sense, I guess. This one needs 90 for 2 meters. So that actually makes sense. 90 horsepower, 2 meters. 200 horsepower, 4 meters, right? It's pretty close. But then we go 5 meters, 350 horsepower. Oh, well, whatever. Okay. Well, when I know it's, actually, no, it is time to wrap this episode up here. I thought it was a little early, Evan. Wow. You know what they say. Time goes fast while you're having fun, right? looked down at the time like, oh, it is actually time to wrap it up. And I thought it was a little early. We're going to wrap it up here anyway, Evan, because we're just going to keep harvesting. So, again, Evan, thanks for watching. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Till next time.